Thought to set you up in a bit of a different posse. I've got a bit more water, so hopefully you can hear me alright. So just digging this area. Like, I am washing this as best I can, but it's not perfect. So most probably, if I dig at this spot, I will rerun these tailings. Will be the first thing. Just this material here is not as bad, but it's still bad. But it's not as bad as trying to skim off the bedrock. So, school holidays are about to start, so I'm not going to probably be able to get out much over the next few weeks, or put much videos or anything like that up, unless I'm doing something quick at home. So that's why a bit of the live today more than anything. Throw some content out there. I know it's going to be pretty boring, just watching a bloke dig, but sometimes it's just boring stuff where you learn something. It's not all cut down and glamorised, you know, in a little video. Even though that's probably a bit more entertaining than just watching someone dig. Sometimes just seeing what's happening, you might pick up something I'm doing wrong. You might pick up something you're not doing right, or I'm doing different. Doesn't mean it's wrong, just means it's different. It's always good to be a little bit different. But as I said, this material is like clay. The water's like soup, so that doesn't make it any easier to clean up the gravels. And definitely going to be losing gold out the hopper. So for me, it's easier to just throw 3, 4 shovels, whatever it ends up being, into the hopper and then washing it down. As much as I can. That pump's playing up a little bit, probably getting blocked again. As I said, the water is like soup, but trying to remove rock, clay that hasn't been worked for a very long time. That's the thing here. This stuff hasn't been worked for a long time. It's compact and it's taken a bit of time to process. Water issues. Don't make it easy. Yeah. So, the joys prospecting, especially when you're dropping your material on top of your mat and you don't have much water and might just see what's going on here. Oh yeah, I can see. Watch this start picking up in a second. Should see the water fly through in a sec. Get back to normal. So all the leaves, nuts, just pretty much totally blocked everything. One of the other things, once air gets into the pump, it's difficult to get it out. I've got a massive long hose on this running as well, only because it won't reach where me hole is, but that's a little bit better. What I'll do, once this stuff, let me just have a look and see what's going on here. As you see, I'm soaked. I'm just using the stick to unblock the spray bar, and as that spray bar gets unblocked, you'll probably see the water flow going up. Bloody hell. Really? Out of all my spray bar holes, there's only one running. 2, 3, 4. Right, that's a little bit better. I have to put me Glasses in my pocket. Oh, mosquitoes are becoming my friends as well. They're biting me. Oh, I reckon that's about enough. Alright. What I'll do, turn this pump off. Turn the pump off. I'll get the can out of here because I am sitting my bilge on top of my pan and it's just full of silt. That's the problem. Alright, what I'll do, I'll grab this out and I'll show you. All I'm doing is taking out this little it's a Bunnings doormat. They're about, or part of one. They're about $6.50. I think they're about $8.50 now. It has a backing. I see people use Jarvis riffles and all this sort of stuff, and you can. I find, seeing as the Jarvis riffle has to be screwed in and that, I find it takes longer to take it out than just what I'm using, the little Bunnings mat. And in saying that, I think it works pretty well. It slows the material enough that it drops out there before it hits the Dream mat. I need, just going to go up here, the water's just tiny. When I say a tiny, I mean a lot tiny. A lot cleaner. All right. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. We'll throw that a little bit in there. There's no gold there, but got to throw it somewhere. So, what have we got in there? 2 bits of lead and I don't know, should be able to see that there somewhere. Right here, all that. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. As I said, those tailings, there's going to be a lot of gold in those tailings. I'm just not washing this stuff off properly. All right, I'm going to leave it there for anyone that's here. I'll sort of have a look and see if there are people here. Oh yeah, we've got a few. Now, because my glasses are terrible, and I can't use them to see, I can't hardly read this screen. Yeah, very, very hard to read the screen. Oh, Andy Candy, thank you very much for the support, dear. And now I'm going to try and go. I think it's Julietta, Lockie, Mandy's there, Matt Lily. Thanks for yes, Matt. They are those mats. I've been finding that, like, that one's a grey one, but yeah, they're very few between. But I did see them at the Mill Park, at the Mill Park Bunnings. That's one of the close ones near me, but I did see them at the Mill Park Bunnings. But yeah, $8.50. But they're good. I like them. The other thing I will say about that mat, and it's just an idea that I've come up with, and it's probably anyone that's starting off panning. If you're panning your cons, especially in a high bank or even panning somewhere, I grab one of those mats, I throw it into the water, and I pan over it. And then that way, if I do miss something with my high banker cons, I can just catch them again in the mat. And then I can quickly look and see what I'm getting at the creek. And then I can go home with those tailings out of that mat, chuck them in a bucket and take them home. And I was even using just that little bit of strip, but you can get a full mat and just do it as well. But yeah, so that's not bad. Hoping for at least a few grams today, but I better keep digging. And thank you everyone that's come and had a look. Yeah, so that's it. I'll catch you again soon. I might do another one. We'll see what happens.